weather starts now with meteorologist Eric Johnson.
Good morning. We are starting off your work week with a chillier day. Temperatures are in the 20s, and that sunrise will be at 8:08 this morning. We still have those very early sunsets, but by the end of this month, we'll be closer to about 4:45. So you'll definitely start to notice a little bit of daylight during the evenings over the next couple of weeks. But we are looking at visibility down to about 4 miles in Havre, because we have some low clouds on the high line. The rest of us are actually looking at some clear skies, but you can see just off to the southwest, we're starting to see clouds and some light snow moving into parts of southwest Montana, and that will overspread the Helena area as we get closer to the lunchtime hour. But winds right now is sustained at about 18 miles per hour in Cut Bank, 12 miles an hour in Great Falls. So those wind chills are in the single digits and teens this morning. It is a very cold start to our day, feeling like 7 in Great Falls, 4 in Havre. So that's what you want to dress for. That's what your body's going to feel as you're headed out the door this morning. By the afternoon, temperatures rebound into the mid and upper 20s. For the high line, we're getting up to about 37 in Great Falls. It will only get up to about freezing in Helena. And we will see some snow moving in throughout the evening. So the evening commute could be a little bit slippery, especially if you're headed over McDonald Pass or up into the mountains. But just timing out that snow, it will really start to overspread areas west of the divide as we move towards this afternoon, and then into the Helena area by this evening. And then we'll see that pushing up towards Lewistown and parts of Cascade County. We're not expecting a lot of snow with this system, but we could get about a dusting up to an inch for the plains and then 3 to 6 inches in the mountains. So enough to cause some slippery travel, especially for our mountain passes. And then going into Tuesday night, we'll actually see some more snow developing across the plains. That could put down another up to an inch of snow for areas in the Golden Triangle and up in parts of the High Line. So just looking at those snow accumulations going all the way through Tuesday morning, we'll see generally up to an inch across the plains. Some areas won't even get a dusting of snow, so it really will depend on your location. But up in the mountains, again, a little bit more snow with possibly as much as 6 to 7 inches for some of those higher peaks. And then we'll see that second round of snow bringing possibly an inch or two there for the Golden Triangle. But then high pressure is going to start to really amplify for the rest of the week. We'll look at those temperatures jumping back up into the 50s by Wednesday, and we'll stay pretty warm all the way through this weekend and actually right through the Christmas holiday. But today we're not looking at a ton of wind, and that will be the case into Tuesday as well. But you can see until Wednesday we're really going to see those winds strengthening, and we'll see widespread gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour Wednesday afternoon and evening. But looking ahead to the rest of the month, I've been showing this a lot. We continue to see a strong signal for above average temperatures all the way through the end of this year, and that actually looks to continue right into the new year. Now the good news is we are actually going to see some above normal precipitation going through that 8 to 14 day time frame. But temperatures in the low 30s today across the Helena area with that snow moving in throughout the evening. It'll be 36 today in Fort Benton, 34 in Lewistown, and that snow arrives after sunset for north central Montana. So a mostly dry but mostly cloudy day on the high line with high temperatures into the 20s across most of the area. For Great Falls, dropping into the 20s tomorrow, and then we'll jump up to 51 on Wednesday, but that is going to come with some very strong winds. Here's a live look at the Great Falls Clinic iCam. We'll be back in just a minute with more news and weather.
From MTN News, you're watching Montana This Morning.